In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful, my dear friends and fellows Pakistan and abroad. My name is Abdul Khaliq Darwish. Today we are going to talk about the reasons why a person is seen succeeding, moving forward, developing, achieving whatever they wanted to achieve, whatever the rest of the people are desirous of achieving, and why certain other people are unable to achieve, to gain anything else what they wanted to, and what the rest of the people are also desirous of. Is there any yardstick by which we can measure whether a person is going to succeed, a person is going to develop and to prosper, or unfortunately going to do something very opposite of it? So some of the people will might be thinking that maybe there is going to be any sort of magic stick or any sort of Aladdin lamp which can tell us this thing. No, we are not the people who are otherwise able to foresee the future, but here there are certain rational and concrete things which can tell us and which can indicate whether a person is inching towards the success or toward the failure, toward the happiness or toward the sadness, toward the achievement or toward the loss. Now, how can we do that? You would have seen and you might be interacting with some of the people even today who are looking for the ways to fail, who are saying and seen citing that why I cannot succeed here, because these are the disadvantages here, the disadvantage of this, the disadvantage of that, the disadvantage number one, the disadvantage number two. These people are trying to find the reasons why they are going to fail and why they are a failure. If at all a person is focused upon why somebody is not succeeding, why somebody cannot succeed, if at all somebody is focused upon it, this actually mean that this person is finding the ways and the means to fail and to present those things as a shield why he she cannot succeed, cannot prosper here. Now this person will be exploring all of those points first and then will be availing all of those things, using them, using all of these as a reason for their failure. Now this is, if at all somebody is start talking like that, this is the disadvantage, that is the disadvantage, this is the disadvantage, and that is the disadvantage. If at all somebody is talking like that, it actually mean that this person is going to fail, not going to succeed at all, and I don't need to employ, I don't need to hire, I don't need to accompany this person. Either I need to tell them, try to train them, and if at all they are adamant that whatever their thinking pattern, whatever their attitude is, they are right. So I think now this is the time to disassociate ourselves from those people. Although I am of the view that these points which could become a kind of which could become a kind of hurdle, a kind of disadvantage, should also be noted, but not for this purpose that I am going to use all of these as a shield for my failure, to produce the excuses of my failure. Rather, we need to know all of these things because we need to protect ourselves from all of those things. We need to avoid all of those things, and we need to learn how to manage all of these disadvantages, all of these hurdles, and all of these traps. And simultaneously we need to explore all of the reasons, all of the ways and the means why and how can I succeed. And to be able to succeed, I need to explore all of those points and the one hand, and then I should learn to use, I need to learn to avail, I should learn to avail how to take advantage, how to take benefit of all of those plus points which are uniquely available here. If at all there are certain advantages here in my environment, then I think there will be certain advantages. If at all there are certain disadvantages, if at all there are certain troubles, if at all there are certain hurdles found here in this atmosphere, in this environment, in this working place, and in this field, it also means that there will be definitely certain advantages here as well, certain opportunities here as well. So I need to note, I need to know all of these, the plus point and the minus points as well. The minus points obviously to protect myself, and to avoid, as far the plus points are concerned, I must be utilizing all of those things as an opportunity to move forward, to develop, to prosper, and to gain all what I wanted to gain. So, if at all somebody is focused upon what the negative, what the hurdles are here, what the disadvantages here are here, and is found talking, thinking about these things for most of the time, so I am of the view this person must be avoided. This person is not is this person is going to fail, and this person is not going to succeed at all, because this person has become negative enough. Anybody and everybody who is a negative person and focused upon the negativity, focused upon the disadvantages and the hurdles, will never be able to succeed at all, rather will be seen presenting all of these things, all of these disadvantages as an excuse and as a shield to somehow to exonerate oneself, to somehow to free oneself from the blame and from the responsibility of the failure. On the other hand, a successful person, the person who is going to become a really successful person, will be more focused upon the opportunities. But as far these opportunities are concerned, I am of the view that it is equally important that we should be careful and cautious and conscious enough that if at all anything in the garb of the success, in the garb of the opportunity might be there, but actually a failure, I think so rationality is needed, the carefulness and the caution is needed. But overwhelmingly we need to become positive. Look upon the life of all those people who were overwhelmingly positive. These people have succeeded and have achieved whatever they wanted to. So this is how we can move forward, and we can achieve, we can protect ourselves from the avoidable failures, and we can also understand where somebody is moving either toward the success or unfortunately toward the failure. We need to take the responsibility, and we need to know, and we need to learn the techniques as well.